are joined by the lovely Millie from Nude Social. We're here currently in Lisbon, hence the different setup. Millie, do you want to introduce yourself?
Thank you guys so much for having me. Super excited to be here. Honoured to be your second guest.
Well,
First guest, second episode.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I mean even more honoured then. I'm Millie. I am the founder of Nude Social. We are a creative agency specialising in social media management, content creation. I've been going for about almost 3 years.
Yeah.
That makes me feel sick. I've been going for almost 3 years now, and recently had just become a team of 3, which is super exciting.
So cool.
That's a little bit about me.
Love it. Love the elevator pitch.
So we thought, as we have Millie on as our first guest, it was only right to talk about remote working, because for those of you who don't know, we actually started the year in Bali, trying out the whole digital nomad lifestyle. I do hate saying that, but that was what we were doing. Let's call it remote working. So we thought we'd chat about kind of how we did it, how we found it, if we would do it again, and all that good stuff. We thought who best to answer them than the travel girl herself.
Oh god, take me that title.
Wear it with pride, Millie, wear it with pride. So before we jump into the questions, which obviously were submitted on socials for us, we have a little segment which you probably know if you're a listener of the pod, called Office Obsessions, where we basically talk about anything that has landed on our desk, anything that's caught our eye. Do you have anything that's tickled your fancy recently?
Okay, yes. And it's an interesting one because right now we're in Lisbon where it's super sunny. But back in the UK, it's suddenly turned freezing cold.
Yeah, it's not cute.
It's not cute. And I'm probably a bit late to jump on this trend, but I actually just purchased mini Ugg boots.
That's so you.
What colour did you get? What colour?
They're like brown, like chestnut ones.
Oh. Nice.
But like I wanted them all of last year when they were like a massive trend last autumn. Yeah. But they were sold out everywhere. And then I had like the stock notifications up set up on like our website, and they came back in stock like mid-summer. Yeah. And I was tempted, and I was like, no, Millie, this is ridiculous. You can't order them mid-summer. And then so I missed out on that one, and then got another stock notification a few weeks ago. So made the purchase. I've worn them a few times, and even just like sitting at my desk as well.
So you wear them at home. I really want to get
and then straight outside as well.
Yeah, I want to get the Birkenstock clogs for that exact reason. To wear as slippers. Out, but I also love like the fur-lined ones.
Yes.
I've seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them.
But they've been on my wish list again in and out of stock. But I should take the plunge like you did and just get them.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're definitely going to be an essential throughout the rest of autumn and fall. So that's my office obsession.
What's yours, Hol?
Mine, I feel like it's an office obsession, but I don't have them yet.
Okay, so we're manifesting into their lives.
So I've got I really like them, pair of like glasses that have like blue light in them, but they're also for. I mean, I don't have that bad eyesight. All my friends joke that I'm lying on my eye test.
You're always wearing glasses.
But yes, because I have like a blue light, like I'm for my screen sometimes. I've got some glasses and I love them, but I really want some more like statement-y ones, like some more like cooler or like bigger frame. I don't really know, but I love all of the Jimmy Fairley ones and Ace and Tate ones actually.
Nice.
And I think I might get some for autumn, winter, but I need to try some on, so I'm not sure.
For sure. There is a brand that sends you a bunch that you can try on.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Ace and Tate or if it's another brand.
I found one like during lockdown when I really needed some glasses during lockdown.
Yeah.
And they came over from Germany, so it took like
because we have an Ace and Tate in Bristol where I can go in.
Oh, nice.
But I do like the Jimmy Fairley ones.
Yeah, they have really fun frames, like a bit bolder. I'm the same, like, because obviously I wear glasses, as you guys both know, but I also wear contacts. And when I always have my contacts in, I don't have that blue light protection.
Yeah,
so
same. I wear contacts.
I want a pair. So
I actually went to the optician a couple of weeks ago, and my optician said that I need to start wearing my glasses more because my eyes are so dry from my contacts. But my glasses are from Specsavers, and they're so ugly. She did recommend some eye drops.
Maybe
but my glasses are so ugly, so let's go on a shopping spree
Okay, let's definitely do that. Yeah, that'll be so fun.
What's yours then?
So mine is, I I don't know, it sounds boring now. You guys are giving these great ideas. Mine's a lot more practical. So it's actually only because I recently did an order with Papier. And I feel like I've always thought they're overrated, like they're so basic, everyone has their stuff. I'm obsessed. Like such nice paper quality, like the layouts of their stuff is really good. And I know for anyone who is maybe still at uni with like a side hustle, their academic planners, I'm just obsessed with them. It makes me want to be back at uni again. Like so cool, with like really cool like graphics and cartoons on them, which are really fun. But I got like a weekly planner, and they also came with like inserts of like fun little pens and like stickers as well for your schedule. Very me. I feel like very like colour coordinated.
Oh my god, you get personalised. Oh, sorry.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
Did anyone, when you were at school, used to be obsessed with the paper chase stickers and you'd stick them all over your school planner?
We used to call them like puffy stickers.
Yes. Like touch them.
And we'd exchange them.
Yes. Oh my god, they were.
I'll trade you.
Yes, I used to love that.
I didn't feel like my planner was ever as nice as anyone else's.
No, I'm sure it was. You've got a good eye.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Break yourself, Millie. Break yourself. But yeah, so that's mine. It's kind of a bit basic,
Yeah,
very obvious.
Life, so maybe
Yeah, exactly. By the time this episode is out, people are back school, uni, probably for like at least 3 or 4 weeks. So very timely. But yeah, that's mine. I love it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, we popped up a question box on our stories, asking people what they wanted to ask Millie and I guess ourselves about remote working. And we had a few people write in, so we're going to go ahead and answer. I can answer it.
So intrigued to what people asked.
So, number one question we had, this one's a bit more of a kind of overarching one, it would be nice to start off. It might be, I don't know if it's hard to answer, but give it to you anyway.
Yeah.
So question one is, I want to achieve this lifestyle, how do I even start?
Ooh. I mean, first, right off the bat, just book your flights and go for it.
Yeah.
There's so much umming and ahhing that comes along with making the decision to go abroad, and I know that it's terrifying, but once you've booked the flights and you go, everything kind of, I guess, will come
I
from
feel like
there.
it falls into place. Like I think, as you said, like we actually said this in episode 1 as well about like just starting, like just getting it done. Yeah. And I think it is like scarier than like it seems scarier than it is.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, obviously you have to do your research. Like I would, if you're going by yourself, 100% I would recommend staying in a like co-living work hostel.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So you can meet people, join any kind of like Facebook travel groups, like girls who travel, that kind of vibe. Or if you're going with friends, then it's a lot easier. You can obviously just get an Airbnb together, like what we did in Bali. But yeah, I think just take the plunge, do your research, and everything will fall into place.
Yeah, I also think a little bit about where you're going. Like if it's your first time, choose somewhere that's maybe a bit more set up for it. Like obviously there's so many amazing destinations, and I'd love to try remote working in all sorts of places, but there are some places that are a little bit more, you know, they've got co-working cafes, they've got maybe other digital nomad people out there.
Like,
I don't know, easier to connect with people.
100%.
And I think also you don't need to throw yourself into like long distance working. Like obviously we did Bali, which of course is like big time difference, like it's far. Obviously the flights for us were the most expensive part of the trip. So I think even if you were doing like for the first time, just do like a little Euro trip, a long weekend or a couple of days in the week. I think it's a good starting point to like dip your toe into the sound.
No, 100%. One of my friends actually that I've also met through Instagram called Charlotte, she has just taken the plunge and booked a co-living hostel here in Lisbon.
Oh, really?
And she's coming in a few weeks, and because she wants to eventually move abroad to do it. But she's
like try it first.
She's testing the waters, and she's coming for a week here by herself.
That's
for a few
nice.
weeks. So,
Very cute. Sorry, I was going to say, I don't know if anyone can hear this. There is like a band practice going on right now.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not sure if there's like a music school somewhere around here.
Bassy.
Yeah, so if you guys can hear it, just to let you know, it's not us with like sound system.
we're not having a party.
No, not yet. So the second question I think is really cute, and actually I'm very like excited to see what your answer is. So somebody wanted to know, what's your favourite memory from a remote working trip?
There are so many. I mean, I guess in terms of like thinking more on the business side of things with remote working.
Yeah.
My first kind of like little taste of remote working was actually in Costa Rica, not this summer, but the summer before.
Yeah.
I did go with university friends, so I wasn't really working too much, but I did have to do a little few things here and there. But I actually did my first brand shoot in Costa Rica, which was so cool.
So cute.
So before I went, I researched for a photographer over there, messaged them, arranged it, and then it was so funny. I literally had to get up at 4 a.m, leave all my university friends in bed, and go on a little trek by myself to go meet this photographer. I did my brand shoot, which was super cute, so much fun.
It was such a vibe. It was seeing images and being like,
I know, it was an imagery.
It was very fun.
Yeah, so that was a lovely memory. I guess with you guys in Bali, just so many random things.
Such chaotic, like,
so
scatty moments.
I have a really funny memory of all of us in a taxi coming home from a night out, and the Uber driver that we had he claimed that he was a magician.
Yeah.
He was.
He really was.
I have had some good magician experiences, but the fact that he was just a little Uber driver in Bali, it was like, I can't even remember what it was now, some kind of number thing.
Yeah. It was like a calculator.
Yes. It was like, think of a number, like times it by this, divided by this, and obviously we all sat there like, okay, come on, we know this trick, like we've heard this one before. Yeah. And then basically, Millie was in the front doing on her phone, and the answer that she got was the exact time on our phones.
Yeah,
and obviously,
and we've looked up, and there's nothing.
Can't find it anywhere.
Nothing anywhere.
We all lost our minds.
Yeah.
Like, there's videos of us. I mean, maybe we'll like insert them somewhere if we do a vlog. Obviously.
Yeah.
Ines,
Okay.
you have time in your clock?
Yes.
What?
It's the same time as my clock.
No way!
What?
Not being able to sleep that you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, that just reminded me of another memory of when another time we went out. And we were in this place called Old Man's in Canggu in Bali. If anyone knows, go there. Little travel tip.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Just the fact that we were like out and we were talking to some people, and then every time Carmela told someone that she was turning 27, everyone was like, ugh, you're old.
I mean, they were literally like 17, 18, 19-year-olds, and like, I don't think I look old or particularly young, but I didn't think I looked that young. And obviously, like, you're not that much younger than us.
No.
Like, obviously, you guys both 20.
I mean, I was 24 at the time.
24
I was
at the
just
time,
25.
And then they'd be like, oh, how old are you? And they're like, oh, like 24. And I'm like, yeah, like 26. Like, oh,
Yeah.
like, what?
No, weird. Also, I guess
The grandma.
I know, I was like, the grandma in the club. It was not a good vibe.
But that's actually something that's so like interesting to me, is that young people that are traveling think that you can only travel when you're not that we're not young, but you know, like gap year kind of vibes. And I was nervous to go out because I stayed in Bali for longer than these girls after. I stayed out for like 2.5 more weeks, and I was kind of nervous going to hostels thinking that everyone was going to be on their gap years. But everyone that I met was my age or older, which was great.
I also think with the whole, pandemic happening, it has been pushed back.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
sure.
I feel like we've missed some opportunities where we could go travelling. I think people more our age, and like I said, we're not old, but like you do notice that more older people are giving it a go. So we've missed out on doing that when we were a bit younger.
Yeah, I've always said that. Like, obviously, I don't consider myself old. Like, within the group, we joke, obviously, because I'm one of the oldest.
We call her the momager.
Yeah, I'm the momager apparently, which I've had an upgrade in title. It was mum for a long time, which really made me uncomfortable. But yes, I'm the momager of the group. But I was going to say, like, I've always said this, like, up until the pandemic, like, I was travelling, whether it was with my boyfriend or even like alone, like Australia and stuff that we obviously spoke about in the first episode. I feel like I basically lost 3 years of my early 20s, and I'm not ready to just like give that up just on the potential basis that like it's a younger crowd. Like, still down with the kids, you know?
Oh my god, yeah. We also got a funny TikTok out of it at the end.
Oh yes,
filmed that like Mamma Mia.
How are you?
We'll have to put that somewhere as well.
Yes, we'll have to put that on the
videos popping up, you're gonna have to edit.
Yeah, I'll be on it, don't worry guys. I'm manning down the TikTok.
Yeah, make sure if you're listening on Spotify, hop onto YouTube, because if you want to see this, hopefully we can find it. We'll put it.
Yeah. We'll do a little segment somewhere. Yeah, love that. Good times.
Right, we've got I guess it's kind of going on from what we've been saying about the travel days in October. So, what is your dream remote working destination?
Remote working destination. destination. It's so difficult because there are so many places that I want to go for like travel.
Yeah.
But then it's always the question of, is this a good place to remote work?
Yeah.
I would love to go to the Maldives. Holly, I know that you just came back from that. That's probably my next
Little travel queen.
dream. It did look like a dream.
Yeah.
Actually, my next, because I have a bit of a flex. Apart from Antarctica and this next continent that I'm about to say, I've been to every single continent apart from Antarctica and South America.
Yeah.
So I would love to go to South America next. Actually, I think Colombia is my next dream destination, and I think people do remote work.
I was gonna say, I think that's definitely more of a, again, we're not old, but older crowd. I think like the people I personally know who have gone and been a bit more our age, so it might be quite a good spot to meet people.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. So I think that's next on my list. That and the Maldives.
Nice. Do you have one? Like next travel destination? Like within work, you know, whether you balance it or not?
I don't know, like, because I was chatting to, so me and Emily flew out to Lisbon together, we were kind of talking about, like, where could we go next, or like, you know, if we're all ending up in different parts of the world, like, where would be a cool place to go, and I don't know, because Bali was such a good, like, you know, you're far away, enough from home, you feel like you're travelling a bit, but also it was so set up for remote working. Yeah. I don't know if anywhere else
comes to mind.
Like, obviously I'd give it a go anywhere, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
Going somewhere like...
You should go to the Philippines.
Yeah, I was going to say Philippines. I
I
don't know. I just want to go for a holiday though.
That's my favourite other Asian.
Yeah, I really want to Philippines. Or like just small little city breaks in Europe. Like even places I've already been to. Like just seeing it in a different light and like trying the remote working.
And this place, to be fair, Lisbon.
I think we should definitely do
We're here for a holiday, but there are so many amazing co-working places.
Yeah, definitely. And the intention was for this to be a work trip, and then the closer it got, we were like, are you working?
I think
I don't want to work.
So it's quite a short trip. I don't think we need it so much.
Yeah,
but it's also a good kind of time for us in the way that we kind of work with our clients and stuff. I mean, personally for me, I've just sent over all of my client work to my clients, and then these are kind of now the 2 weeks where I get to work on business stuff and that kind of stuff, which lands nicely with being able to take.
It felt like quite a good time for us, I think.
Yeah,
like
definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Work so much.
Yeah.
So we'll have a little pause on the questions.
Yeah.
And we're going to go into our little coffee break segment, which I've actually been loving, and we've kind of turned it into a bit of a let's try a different drink each episode. Yeah. And so for this episode, Millie has chosen a drink. We have no idea what it is or never had it before in our life.
I've set up a little surprise. Well, not surprise because you can see it, and you can see the little cherry symbol on.
I'm very excited.
So essentially, this is a Portuguese drink. Well, actually, I think it might be a Brazilian drink. But
Mills, move it for us for the camera.
I'll show the camera. So Spotify listeners, go to YouTube. This is, I think you pronounce it Guaraná.
Guaraná.
We're going to add a little accent on there.
And actually, one of my friends, Annabelle, who comes to Portugal quite a lot, this is her favourite drink. And she introduced it to me when I was on holiday with her and became obsessed as well. So I'm intrigued to hear what you guys think.
I'm excited.
I'm nervous.
Okay, so Millie, you can do the honours.
Okay, let's
crack it open.
Crack it open.
ASMR open here.
Perfect.
That was no.
That was a good one.
Glasses.
Right.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
Guys, a glass.
More ASMR for pouring?
Yeah, go for it.
That fizz.
So you like this? You're not giving us a horrible drink.
I do love it, but actually I haven't tried it in a couple of years actually.
It looks like Red Bull.
Oh, don't say that. I hate Red Bull.
I'm so scared you guys are going to hate it, but it's all fun and games, isn't it?
Okay, sure, we're going to smell it.
Right, should we do a little sniff test? Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Okay, and a little sniff.
Okay, good. A little taste test.
Let's go.
Ooh, it's a bit different.
It doesn't taste like cherry.
No.
Like apple, it tastes apple.
That would be nice with like alcohol. I thought that would make a really good cocktail.
Oh, that's your first thought.
Yes, that would be so good in sangria.
It's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, not why. I don't know why cherries are on the cover. The cover? The can.
I think there probably is a slight hint of cherry, but like,
what does it say?
yeah, it's an interesting.
I mean, it's not in English, is it?
Yeah, I don't know, but no, nice. Okay, well, yeah, I should we rate it? What would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5? Why not out of 10?
Okay, go on then, go for 10.
Like a 6, I'm not blown away.
Yeah, I'd give it about a 6.
Oh,
It's nice, but I'm not
harsh.
like, oh my god, I need to find this in the UK.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just go and cry in the corner.
Rate it.
Obviously a 10.
No, it's nice. It is really nice. I don't know, I think because I saw the cherries, in my head it was like, oh, we're getting like a cherry.
Yeah,
But
it
like, isn't it
wasn't
nice that it's not like really strong orange cherry? Like,
It's
imagine
like
if it
strong
tasted
cherry.
like a Haribo cherry. Like, surely that would be a
That'd
bit
be
sicky.
lovely.
Okay, fine.
No, although I will say, I feel like this could go in a sangria and it'd be really, really nice.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
you
thank
heard it here
you.
first. Guaranar 6 out of 10. Tag Guaranar and get them to send you.
Thank you, Millie, though, for introducing us to a new drink. One more cheers?
Yes, cheers.
Lovely. Right, so the purpose of having a coffee break is to basically break up answering the questions. The audiences are constantly learning new things. We want to give them a little break, as I said. So this is what's on your screen that goes along with having a little coffee break. So if we're in the office, we're having a little natter in the corner by the coffee machine.
Yeah.
So what's on your screen can be anything from pop culture, thinking on the lines of like Kylie Jenner, Timothy Chalamet, like the new gossip
what's
and
hot
vibe.
at the moment, yeah.
What's hot? What's caught your eye?
Well, let me tell you what's hot on my screen.
Give us the lowdown.
So I don't know what's happened to my TikTok for you page, but I think that the spirits are calling out to me.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm not even kidding, every single video on my TikTok is tarot readers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And essentially they're trying to tell me that I've got some crazy stuff going on in my life.
New adventures on the way.
New adventures on the way, new people coming into my life, people are thinking about me. Everyone is different,
You're
but
the main
everyone is
character.
also essentially connected as well. And it's kind of stressing me out. in a
I
way.
think it's just nice
Okay.
to book one, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think so.
I did go to a tarot reader last year when I was going through a little bit of a bump in my life.
Yeah,
And
rough patch.
a little rough patch. I did actually love it, and it was pretty crazy. Like, everything that they talked about to me was going on in my life.
Yeah.
And did give me a lot of clarity about future and decisions I was making,
Yeah.
which I loved. But like the fact that it's now coming up on my TikTok, I'm like, how does this work? Surely
Yeah.
it's not accurate,
Well,
and it's
no.
stressful.
I feel like it's also like once you watch one, TikTok is like, she's enjoying this
I know,
content, so
yeah.
we're going to give her more.
Yeah, you're
And I know I
Yeah.
need to keep like scrolling past them, but like when one comes up, I do just want to watch it. Because what if it is true?
Yeah. Could be your spirits reaching
Yeah,
out
I
to you, as
think
you
you
said.
need to book in.
Yeah.
I think I do.
It's
I
a
think
sign.
Should we
you
try and
should.
find one here?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that could be fun.
There'll be a load here, I'm sure. It's that
Yeah, that kind of
kind of place, like city.
hippy dippy kind of
everything.
vibe. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's been on my screen. And then another thing that's been on my screen, whilst I've been working lately, I have been rewatching the old Me and Chelsea.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's my
Okay.
like comfort watch as well.
It
I love
is,
seeing
yeah.
that.
I mean, I just live for the drama.
Love it.
Who's in the series that you're watching? Like, who are the main characters?
I've just finished, I think it's like season 13, and it's
Where are they?
Jamie Lang's with Frankie Gaff.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Before Sophie Booth
Yeah.
comes around. What else is going on? To be fair, that's like the main
Bit of a
thing.
throwback then.
Such a throwback.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
actually, I didn't watch those seasons, so it's actually quite fun to watch.
Yeah.
That
Their
was
relationship.
like the
Nice.
height of Millie and Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
In the
I
day.
can't even remember what else is going on though. That's, I think, the only really story. Oh, Tiff and Sam, they're
Oh,
together.
yeah.
And they're like breaking up. They went on a break.
Okay.
Sam got together with Mimi or something in Ibiza.
God, I need
Crazy.
to watch some more. It's great.
Drama.
We live for the
So,
drama.
Holly, what is on your screen?
What's on my screen? So I think, well, we've both been talking about this,
Mm.
but so yeah, I'll just go ahead and say it. But myself and Carmela both loved. So Alex Cooper brought out her new series of Call Her Daddy, and the podcast episode was a bit more of a like documentary style, vlog style.
it was so good.
So she followed around Alex L, who I'd actually never heard of, again, me being completely in the dark on TikTok.
Right, guys, we need to get Holly onto TikTok. This is really driving me crazy. You have no clue.
But she was great. I was like,
Anytime.
this is cool. But anyway, so she followed her around, like, I guess it was like a day or two in her life,
Yeah,
but podcasted and interviewed at the same time. Which
yeah. It was so
was
well
fun.
done.
And I was like, one day I'd love to be able to. We should give it a go. I don't know, but like the way that she just has taken podcasting to the next level.
Yeah.
It was all filmed really like fun. It wasn't too like it wasn't too put together.
No.
It was just really.
It was very like.
It's a good watch.
Yeah, it came across very authentic.
Yeah.
Very spur of the moment. Like, of course, you know they've got lighting, cameras, mics, but like.
But it didn't.
They were doing their
like
makeup.
that,
They were like visiting her family home. Like, it was just I think she smashed it
So
completely.
essentially, Spotify is now turning into YouTube.
Well, only a few creators I think have access. I mean, I might be wrong, but we haven't figured out how to put video on there. But I think they're maybe not trialing it, but I think it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird,
Also,
isn't it?
she is exclusive with Spotify.
So
So for her daddy.
Access,
Yeah, her daddy is only on Spotify, and she is like a founding father, and she says like she is the most listened to podcast by female audiences on Spotify.
Amazing.
So she is.
I guess she's
filling
got
the
that
game.
freedom to try stuff like this out.
Of
hasn't she?
course,
I think it
yeah.
just hit so well, and I would love to.
It
like,
was very
try
well
new
done.
things similar. I don't know, like it would be good fun.
Yeah.
I reckon she makes it look a lot easier than it is.
I mean, we don't have a
Talking about the
production
mic,
team,
but yeah.
so we even like our little mini mics like running down the road and stuff.
And then the G7X.
But it was just, I don't know, it's like how's no one done that before?
It's
Do you know
very
what I mean? Like,
clever,
you watch it,
yeah.
you're like, well, obviously that makes sense to do like a podcast video, but she actually went and did it. So yeah, I love that. It was.
No, I
very
really
much.
do like her. I feel like she's just so. Yeah, I don't know. Like she's very much like pioneering the industry. Like I think she's doing a really good job. Obviously everyone's obsessed with her, and she's also now like managing people and supporting them in their own podcast, which is really cool. So yeah, love Daddy Gang the whole way around. Really, yeah.
What's been on your screen then?
So mine is like a little bit more niche potentially. So you know Rode, Hailey Bieber's brand. So I'm really into like creative direction, like photography, as you guys know, obviously you're really into it too. And I'm just obsessed with both the footage, but more so the edits of the photos that they were doing for the campaign for her new, they're like the lip butters, like tinted lip butters.
It's all like the old school ballerina.
Yes, so it's very much like ballerina core, like making it very cool, like usage of like fruits, and it's just perfect. Like I just love.
They do get it right every time.
The vision, they execute the vision so well. So that was it really, just
have you ever
love what
tried
they've done.
products?
I haven't, no. I'm just on the Fridays gal when it comes to like lip balm.
I definitely, just like look at it from afar, but haven't been able to test it.
I haven't even tried it
out.
I feel like I'm just like, just look
One
at
day.
it, just like, following it.
I was also obsessed with all the strawberry makeup stuff as well.
Yes.
And that was really
Did
fun.
you
We
see-
hopped on that for one of my clients. As well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was a
See,
huge
like,
trend.
yeah.
Did you see the Tomato Girl era as well? I thought that was really fun. I really love that.
Yeah,
Like
so
the
funny though.
natural flush
Tomato, like
I know.
I like whenever I think of Tomato Girl, it's just like when you're really unfit,
Hot,
running
sweaty.
away to school and you're just like bright like a tomato.
That's very, very true. So I actually wanted, I'm kind of throwing this onto Holly as a surprise. So as you know, obviously Millie, of course, is a listener, so she listened to the first ep.
Yeah.
And we discovered that, and as you have in this episode, that Holly is just not with it when it comes to TikTok.
No, she's not.
She's a fan, she's a fake fan. Yeah. We're trying to get you back into it, and we're trying to posting more content this holiday.
Yeah.
But because I brought up Girl Dinner and you absolutely none the wiser, I thought I would test
You didn't know what Girl Dinner was?
No.
Oh yes, you talked
Well,
about
so
it.
I could assume what it was, but when you started going garden, I was like,
I was like, Girl Dinner, like, as we look at it, she's like, what are you talking about? I was like,
Holly.
I was like, babe, come on.
Girl.
yeah,
So, I'm gonna test you
going. Yeah.
For the next few episodes until I feel confident that you are with and on the TikTok game with us.
Like homework.
Yeah, okay. So this is unscheduled homework, but I'm putting you on the spot. Do you know, have you heard of like, oh, she's Delulu?
So I've heard of it because, we love Cartier, Milan and
Yes.
Ashton Wood and they say it.
Okay.
So I
So you
can't,
know what
I
Delulu
can't say
means.
that I've heard it from TikTok.
Okay. Do you know what Delulu or Salulu
No, I don't know
is?
what Salulu is.
See, I
Do you know
I know what Delulu is because I'm Delulu Queen, but I do not know what Salulu is.
I've heard you say it, but I'm...
Okay, so as we know, for our lovely audience and listeners out there, Delulu is like delusional.
Yeah.
So like, she's a Delulu queen, like she's oblivious and she's living her
That
best life.
that links to my tarot readers. They made me feel Delulu.
Or they could be the Salulu.
Solution!
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So it's like, is it the Delulu or the Salulu?
Okay.
That's like the trend.
Fun.
Okay.
So yeah, you need to do a bit of practice. We're going to get you into this. So if anyone wants to like DM me privately with any tests for Holly, let me know and I will be springing them upon her next episode.
To be fair, I don't feel like I'm very good either.
No, but you're with it.
Maybe I need to come back and tell you what I've learned from TikTok. What I've picked up.
Okay.
Yes, you need to
next
come back
episode. Yes. Next episode, Holly, your homework. Yeah, imagine. I'm like, you made that one up.
Never heard that.
Right, so next episode, Holly, your homework which is
bring a TikTok trend.
Bring a TikTok trend to me and we shall discuss. I'm very excited. I'm so excited.
I've always like had TikTok on and off, obviously, because it's part of the job.
Yeah.
But I've never really used it properly. So my feed is just so random. Like if things come up, I don't care. Like I feel like I haven't quite been on it long enough to get it.
You haven't curated.
Yeah.
Your
algorithm's
page.
not with you yet.
It's not at all. So it'll throw something up. I'm like, who? Like what?
Yeah.
So I definitely need to use it.
I can't lie. My biggest flex is that my FYP is my chef's kiss.
My FYP.
Your TikTok.
Yeah, it is.
So
Thank you. I will wear that with pride. I really do try. Okay, so should we go back to the questions?
Yeah, let's do some questions.
That was a long ass coffee break. The
Yeah.
boss is angry. We need to get back to our desk.
What was it?
Guarana.
Guarana.
Right, back to work, girls. Millie,
Yes.
this is more of a practical question.
Oh gosh.
So we're all open to discussing this together, most definitely. So, the question is, how does it work with time zones and managing clients when you're traveling?
Ooh. I don't think it's actually as difficult as it might seem. I think as long as you are really transparent with your clients on you know, your situations, when you're going to be available for calls, all that kind of stuff, it should be okay. I mean, I think you obviously have to kind of balance it out and take obviously your clients' hours into consideration.
Yeah.
Whether that's getting up an hour early, taking calls an hour early, or maybe trying to work slightly later as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I think for me, and what was great when I was last remote working was that I have a team to help me.
Yeah.
And even now, we're on holiday. My team is back in London, on standby to help out with any clients. So I think that's been really important. If you can get the help to help you.
Yeah. I think if someone isn't at that stage as well, which you kind of was noting about, is I think it's about communication.
Yeah.
So we've always said, and I'm a big believer on this, you work in your business and for your business, but your business also has to work for you, right? It needs to make sense for your lifestyle. So I just think we all did this thing where, especially pre-Bali, correct me if I'm wrong, girls, but we all let our clients know at least a month before, so they just knew, listen, I'm working whilst I'm away, this is the time difference, these are the hours where I may catch you in communication. If I don't answer the same day, or what feels like to you within 2 working days, just be aware of the time difference. And I think we're all very lucky that our clients are just so understanding. And of course we work with good people that we have good relationships with and we get on with. I think it's just communication, really.
Just give them enough notice. Don't spring it on them, and explain that you will still be contactable. I don't know. Some people might think, okay, well, I'm going off,
afraid of.
But just communication, and also I guess a bit of compromise. Maybe being a bit flexible with them as well, just to show that you still, are there for them. In Bali, I feel like we probably each had a call that was a bit of an inconvenient time for us, so you just kind of make do, and
definitely.
You're choosing to have this fun experience. Some things aren't are going to be a bit annoying. But I think
just communication and prep, really, and just do what makes sense for you. I think we, even in Bali, especially with that, it was 8-9 hours time difference at the time. I can't remember now.
I don't think it was that bad. More like 7.
Okay,
maybe 6 or 7.
So with that in mind, we all enjoyed what we did is either we worked in the mornings and got our work out the way, so then it was sent or submitted to clients or however we were all working. So then we had the afternoon off, knowing that then our client, by the time we got up the next morning or the next day or whatever, would have had time to have seen it and would have received it when we were maybe winding down. So it worked nicely, and again, I just think it's about prep work. Just be aware.
100%. The one thing that maybe was slightly a bit more difficult was setting up discovery calls. In the end, I actually don't even think I took on discovery calls when we were away, but if you are wanting to take on discovery calls, because I did initially make the setups on my Dopsado.
Yeah.
Instead of just having like one client booking call, I had a few different links for different time zones.
Yes.
So I had one setup call for sending off discovery calls for potential clients in the US, one for the UK, and then I think one for even local time as well.
Yeah.
That way, because in Bali, I think in Bali time, like 7 p.m. for the US would have been like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It would have been a bit more normal time in the UK. So
Yeah.
like, I had a few different links to send to people in case they wanted to book in
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, just all about forward planning.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Right, so we're going to round off with the final question, which is exciting because I know you have just booked this trip. So someone wanted to know, where are you, and I guess where are we hoping to, or where are we working next?
So, I couldn't stay away from this place.
Back again!
Super exciting. I'm actually heading back to Bali.
Ooh, that's a body exclusive.
That is exclusive. I don't even think I told that many people yet. But yeah, towards the end of November, I'm heading back to Bali for a month to remote work. It's going to be definitely a different experience from last time because it's obviously my second time going there within a year. So I am treating it more of a kind of 9 to 5 actual proper remote working, going to co-working cafes most days, etc. Because I've been there before, I don't really need to, talk.
You've seen that side of it.
Yeah.
But also it is going to be pretty intense because it's obviously leading up to Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's
busy gal.
It is going to be busy, but essentially my contract or my flat up in London is coming to an end. So before I re-signed for my new flat that I'm moving into, I had a bit of a gap. So I just thought I may as well spend that time away. Hopefully in the sunshine. Hopefully it's not too rainy in rainy season.
It'll be fine.
You'll
When
be
it rains,
fine.
it rained like maybe once a day or once every, but it was like it was actually quite welcome.
Yeah.
Like because you're so hot, you're like, oh.
It's more like
give me some
tropical
rain.
storms.
Yeah,
You get
and then
one
it'll go.
day.
It'll clear over straight away.
Yeah.
So yeah, I shall be back in Bali. I will miss you guys.
I know you're
Yeah.
going. You're not gonna be here for my birthday.
I know.
No joking.
But yeah, I'm super excited to go back and
Yeah.
experience it, I guess, slightly differently to last time.
Yeah.
Which will be really fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to
So
see all the
fun.
content and be very jealous as we're sat in
I know.
freezing cold.
Rainy England. Yeah. Our favourite place to be. Do you have anywhere, Holly? Seems to asking.
Well,
Where are you going next? Anywhere exciting?
I actually don't have any holidays planned after this. Shock horror.
Shock horror. That is a surprise.
But I mean, the plan is eventually to be living and working in Australia. So I guess that's the
I
next.
don't think I'll survive when you move. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, well,
This
come
is
on
so
out.
much. I know.
All
I
of
know.
you, come stay with us in our God knows where we'll live. But come stay.
Come visit me.
That's my like top goal. Like I don't know. I'd love to have that
Of
lifestyle of
course.
like working, maybe starting a bit earlier, and then having like that, earlier clock off, going to the beach. I mean, in an ideal world, that's what I always wanted. So
Yeah, of
we'll
course.
see. But I'm hoping we can slot in another little trip like this.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it would be nice if we could go back to Bali or something.
Again.
Yeah.
When you're over there.
Bali again.
Yeah. I mean, I would never say no
maybe
to
it's
Bali.
days. Let's go to the
Yeah,
beach.
try somewhere a bit different.
You could do something fun.
And then that's easy for you to get to. Well, it's still probably like 12 hours.
Still
like,
probably really
really
far,
Still
yeah.
very far from Australia.
How about you?
So in terms of like, I don't have any working trips or anything, but I am going to Barcelona
Yeah.
Am I good? First week of November.
Oh, fun.
Which I'm really looking
What are
forward
you
to.
doing when you're there?
Just going with Andrew. I've never been before, so I'm looking forward to it. I
Amazing, all
know.
the recommendations.
I know, I'm very excited. And they have a
I've
Soho
been
house
before.
there, so
Really?
definitely going to
Soho
the
house,
rooftop.
bougie.
Bougie gals. Yeah, actually I posted a TikTok, you're not going to get this. I posted a TikTok about like spending your credits at Soho House
Oh my
and
God,
it being
stop.
girl maths.
Yes!
No, I
that's
do
so
that.
good.
Oh, okay.
It is free. It is free.
100% free.
100%.
Like I have had multiple dinners, brunches, poolside drinks, and they've not cost me a penny.
It's free.
Yeah.
100%.
If anything, I'm gaining money.
Do you follow the Soho House Leaves account on Instagram?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, it is hilarious. It
Is
basically
it?
just takes the piss out of every single like Soho House typical member.
I love that.
like the staff. It's so
Oh.
funny.
To be be fair, I think after that TikTok, I've now had stuff on my For You page being like, what's the deal with Soho House members? I'm like, we're just great. And she's like, we are elite. I'm like, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, little inside scoop, I was a Soho House. So technically I still am. But I was a full Soho House member, but I just didn't like it. I know.
I take that really personally.
I would say I just found all these vlogs. I don't know in London, but they're cool, obviously.
Yeah.
But the food's awful.
What?
Really?
I ordered a salad.
I mean,
It
to
was
be
just a
fair-
bowl of lettuce.
Well, what salad did you get?
I don't know, salad, but there was nothing on it.
To be
And
fair,
it was like £12.
That's because, hey, no, I'll tell you why. Because she got the chicken Caesar salad with no cheese and with no chicken.
No, I got the garden salad too, didn't I?
No, you got the chicken Caesar.
No, I didn't. I would have got chicken.
I say
I
you.
can't be just getting lettuce. Whatever I got,
Anyway,
it was
listen,
not
right, we've
worth.
gone off on a massive tangent now. Sorry, guys.
It was not worth the arm and leg I paid for it.
Well, if any, I definitely stand Soho House, but yeah, you're no longer a
So
full
yes,
member.
I was a full member. I've now just downgraded to be a member of a little.
Just to
You're
balance
not
it out.
allowed to leave, are you?
No, so you have to be a member for a whole year. I
Oh.
didn't read the small print. You can't cancel before being a year, so
Yeah,
my
I know.
bad.
Oh well, you guys can come with me anyway. I'll take one for the team.
Yeah.
Right, so that's pretty much our questions for you, Mills. But we thought we would round off kind of just chatting about the trip. Here we're in Lisbon, what we're up to. So, as we mentioned, obviously it's not a working trip. We had the best of intentions.
Yeah, we
And then
tried.
it was quite a short trip, so now it's kind of changed more to
It's a
being
little
like
girls'
girls
holiday.
trip. Yeah, our second girls trip of the year. So as you said, we're not working, but we have like loads of fun dinners planned. We've got like drinks
Yeah,
planned.
we're going to Time Out Market after this.
Yeah,
aren't we?
this
Which I'm
afternoon.
so excited for.
Me too. And it's like by the water, right? So we can go for a
So
little
yeah,
walk.
near enough, and then like the walkway along the rivers. River?
Well, it's kind of like the in cove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so lovely. So
Yeah.
we need to go out and
Yeah, no, I'm really looking
And
forward
then
to
tomorrow
it.
we have Carmela's retreat.
Yes, which
This
I'm really
is so
excited.
cute, Carmela.
Yeah, so obviously by the time you guys are watching this or listening to this, you probably would have seen it all over my social media. All over the shop. But basically, I have like a little second business, which actually, no, I shouldn't say little. I have a passion project that I have had trademarked for like well over a year. I remember talking to you about it so long ago. And it's basically called the Modern Entrepreneurs Club. And the idea was basically inspired by like the amazing friendships that we have, like from work, female founders, like that kind of sense of connection with like-minded people. So I have a free like community on Geneva, which is a fun little app you can have on your mobile or your desktop.
We are members.
Yeah. Of course you guys are. Founding members, of course. And it's basically just about bringing like-minded people together, like ensuring that we also look after ourselves and our mind as entrepreneurs. So tomorrow's retreat is kind of like a little special day of fun activities. So we've got sunshine brunch at the Airbnb that I actually need to do food shopping for this evening, so I need to get my arse into gear. But yeah, we're doing brunch, then we're doing Pilates, and then we've got a really lovely dinner booked, which I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, it's really just a case of us all like connecting, creating content together. And essentially, like we mentioned in the first ep, if you think of the word girlhood, that's like what we're embodying tomorrow.
Yeah, no,
we're having
it's
an
so
all girls
cute.
day, good vibes, fun times, drinks be flowing. Love it.
Cute.
Fun.
Oh, it's been so nice having you on.
I
Millie.
know.
Oh, it's been so
nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Please
we'll
invite
always
me
be
back.
guys.
Yes, we will. We'll have to have.
But we'll have to have a round two after you
Yes,
get
we'll
back.
catch up from Bali.
Yes, right in the new year.
Yeah,
We'll have to get
yeah.
you back.
Yeah, we'll get you on.
Yeah, well, thank
Definitely.
you guys so much for having me. Like I said, I'm honored to be
Yeah,
here. Super excited for you
course.
girls. You're killing it so far.
Oh,
And if
thank
anyone
you.
wants to find you or follow you, where are you going to send them?
So the Instagram is Nude Social, and I have just started trying my hardest to keep up the TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is actually Nude by Millie.
Love
It's
it.
a bit more of like a personal behind the scenes of the business.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's my social.
Very cute, yeah. And of course, if you guys want to either watch us on YouTube, you can subscribe. Basically, we've kept it really simple. All of our socials are unedited. The bloody
P-O-D-Y.
P-O-D-D-Y. P-O-D-D-Y.
Yeah. Woo. So yeah, of course, if you want behind the scenes from the Lisbon trip, especially if you're listening to this
get on TikTok.
episode.
This
Yes,
one's all
I'm
over it.
trying to post
Yes.
a TikTok a day as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all. I think we all need to hold each other accountable, and we'll be on it.
how bad is it? I was about to quote another TikTok audio to describe the work I'm putting in, but I'm not going to do it. So yeah, if you're watching this, listening to this, and you want to know what the hell we've been up to, go on over to our socials. But before we round off, I wanted to give our listeners and potentially viewers a little sneak peek. Yeah, cool. So this episode will be out early October. But guys, stay tuned, because me and Holly have come up with a really, really fun idea for a bonus Halloween episode.
Oh my god, fun.
I'm so excited.
And I'm such a Halloween girly. Like,
we are Halloween girlies. Yeah. Like, that is my favourite holiday over Christmas.
Just picture us sat there in like witches, full on costume look.
We're going to be,
I would love to come trick-or-treating at your doors.
That would be very, very fun. So we're not going to give away what the episode is about, but all I'm telling you guys, it's good, it's themed, it's going to be epic.
It's going to be spooky.
It's going to be spooky. So keep an eye on our socials and make sure that you're watching our Instagram stories so you can submit your stories, dilemmas, and get involved with the apps.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. We're going to go get some food because it's something that we need to go enjoy. But yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
having me.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.